Good evening, friends. My name's Matt Rosen. I'm a member of Oxford and Swindon area meeting, Oxford local meeting. And this is Ruth McCarthy, a member of York area meeting, New Earswick local meeting. We are the conveners of yearly meeting elders, here to be of service to the meeting. Our task as elders is to offer a ministry of presence, online and in Friend's house. That means anchoring our shared discernment in worship and upholding our clerks as we all attend to the Spirit's movement among us. As a team of 12 elders, we hope to provide attentive care during sessions and meetings for worship, and to prayerfully support all involved in making yearly meeting happen, which means all of us. There are no observers in Quaker worship and discernment. We are all participants, each called to be faithful to the promptings of the inward guide and to listen tenderly as that guide speaks through our friends in often unexpected ways. Elders will be available for friends to talk with us briefly after each session or by arrangement, both in Friend's house and online. And you can recognize us by the purple sashes we wear and by YM Elder before our names online. Our service as elders is about being watchful, rooted in awareness of God's presence while we all engage in the business of yearly meeting. We meet in worship to seek the divine will for ourselves and our community. Yearly meeting is not something we can pull off on our own. With so many moving parts, so many plans and activities, so many friends to meet or catch up with, it can all feel a bit overwhelming. But we don't have to do this on our own, friends. We meet in worship, setting aside our own agendas and ideas as much as possible to wait on help from a power greater than ourselves. Let's help each other to witness this life and power working among us, softening our hearts, transforming our lives. The days ahead will be busy, but in worship we can set down our burdens and know God's peace and love. Our concern as elders is to support the meeting in listening to the Spirit among us. This is sometimes called, rather ominously, keeping the discipline. But let's not forget that listening to the Spirit as we're helped and changed is a deeply joyful thing. We Quakers can be a serious bunch, but there's much to celebrate as we find ourselves gathered and joined together. If you are called to minister over the coming days, and as we tune into the guide, anyone among us may be led to speak, then speak as words are given to you, no less and no more. Stay grounded in our expectant waiting. Ask yourself, is this prompting to speak rooted in God's love for the friends present? Are these words for now and for all of us? Will they leave the meeting with a sense of God's gathering and guiding presence, or will they scatter the meeting and make it harder for us to listen? Remember that words spoken in faith are not spoken in vain. There's a loving discipline in our communal waiting, which enables us to act together in a unity that can, in the most amazing way, surprise us all. At this yearly meeting, let's encourage each other to listen in tongues. As we sit in worship, let's open our hearts to how the Spirit is leading the friends who stand to speak in faith. Listen generously to where the words come from, even if they're in a language that is not our native tongue, especially if they're uncomfortable. Listening in Quaker worship and discernment sometimes takes as much prayer as speaking, sometimes more in my experience. It is also an act of faith and love. Friends, I pray that over the coming days we are empowered to listen in hope and generosity, to speak with brave faithfulness and gentleness and prophetic vulnerability, to open ourselves to new learning and to trust in that light which all of this is really about.